The portal to update 6.0 has been open. It is live, and in this video, we are talking about the biggest hits and misses of patch 6.0 in Marvel Strike Force. But more importantly, we're talking about the data mines. We're talking about these upcoming events and what you need to do to prepare for all of them, guys. And if you're ready for it, find that like button. Now let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Valley Maniacs, welcome to the Sanctum Sanctorum. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you are having a great day, and I hope you're ready for update 6.0. We're talking about the biggest hits and misses of this update, all the good and the bad. We got some data mines to discuss. And yeah, what you need to do to prepare for all of these upcoming events in 6.0, because there's a lot of them that weren't discussed in these patch notes. But before we get to all that, let's go right to the patch notes and talk about some of the good and bad of this update. There is some bad, but I gotta give Scopely a hand. There's no new bugs that are there. There's some current bugs that you may have experienced if you're trying to purchase things in the store, but no new bugs. So yes, I gotta give them a little hand on this. Let's go, and I guess that's kind of low expectations, you know. Having a patch with very minimal bugs should be the standard, but hey, in Marvel Strike Force, it's cause for overjoyous celebration. All right. And 5 new playable characters. We knew about this before. Morgan Le Fay, MLF, Doctor Strange, the Heartless version, as opposed to the homeless version of Doctor Strange, Agatha Harkness, Wong, and Madeline Pryor, who is a dirty war defense character, but because of the art department, may be a day one buy for me. All right, new costumes. Art department usually does pretty good. We got some new ones: Polaris, Misty Knight, Storm, Black Bolt, and Moon Knight. Let's go to the game and take a look at all of them. Oh, let's first take a look at Black Bolt's costume. And we did see a preview of this in the 2022 preview. For me, I thought the coloring looked a little different, so yes. Professor Zurg is in the game. Actually, I don't know if he's a professor, but Zurg, Emperor Zurg is in the game. Looks pretty good, and just because it's something new, I'm probably gonna want this costume. All right, next, Polaris. Now, I like this a lot better than a default costume. I'm not a fan of this default costume of Polaris, so I like this better. This is gonna be something I'm gonna be wanting to get, unless the cost to get it is too steep. That in my opinion is a good one. This is the best of the bunch, though. I don't like this punk Storm. I love this classic looking Storm, so I'm not a big fan of the battle passes and the strike passes and all that other passes that we have, but I may end up getting this one because this is my Storm. This is not my Storm. All right, and next we got a few more characters there. Moon Knight, and we have Mr. Knight as coming up in the upcoming Moon Knight show on Disney Plus. So this is something we can look forward to. And last but not least, we have Misty Knight, who will help. This is an awesome costume for all of your war opponents. They'll get to enjoy this costume unless you're someone that runs the middle lanes in the gamma raids. And we got a few options for her coloring of this costume as well. We got the brown and blue version. We got the red and black version. We got the white and black version. And we got the pink and pink version. If this is a costume that you want to get for all of your war defense or all of your war opponents, let me know, and let me know which color variant is going to be your favorite. But that is it for these costumes. Let's get back to some of these new, fun, exciting things in the game, and we'll talk about some of the negatives as well. But the Scourge event, Pestilence, that is probably the big thing that people want more information for, and so do I. So do I. I want more information on all of these Scourge events. That's where we're gonna get it. MLF, Morgan Le Fay, and yeah, difficulty. This is the first Scourge event, so there's a lot that we don't know as far as difficulty. Exactly what we'll need as far as Web Warriors and Dark Hunters, if we'll need both, if we could just build up a strong team, one strong team, not sure, but that is coming up in this update. So get your Dark Hunters ready, get your Web Warriors ready right now. If you have to choose one or the other, my preference would be Web Warriors because they have some additional value in raids, whereas Dark Hunters are pretty much just the war offense team. All right, celebrate Marvel Strike Force's 4th anniversary with a Celebration Incarnation event. We got some information on that in the data mine, so we're gonna discuss that in just a little bit. Assemble a top squad with the limited time unyielding trait for Doctor Strange in his event campaign, Forbidden Knowledge. We have more information on that in the data mines as well. But let's take a look at some of these unyielding characters that you could use for the Doctor Strange. Now, normally this isn't that much of a consequence because these traditional event releases are pretty easy. You can pretty much auto it if you're a longer time player, but now we have a new difficulty. We have a new heroic difficulty, harder than the normal hard difficulty. What characters will we need? I think if you're a longer time player, you'll still be able to use a lot of just pick your top 5 and go in and auto it. But since, like these Scourge events, this heroic difficulty, it's the first time we will have to see what characters we need, but there's a lot of good characters, a lot of great choices here, characters that have reworked some of the newer characters. So the stats for these characters are going to be pretty good. All right, more information about the new event campaigns, the new heroic difficulty, updated rewards. We're getting teal gear, and completing a heroic difficulty automatically earns first-time rewards for both the hard and the heroic difficulty. We have a little bit more information in the data mines about that, so we're going to cover that in just a little bit. Settings update. The settings menu has been modified. This is not something I've noticed as I've looked through this. The login achievement. This is something that's a little bit for newer players. I'm not sure if they've adjusted anything for longer time players. I hope this is something they go back and do though. The red star updates. This is kind of big. Minions have been removed from 6 and Elite 7s. 2 additional slots have been added. This 2 additional slots is nice, but still, it's not the whole revamp of the Red Star system that I wanted. So this is a hit because this is better than what we had, but this is a miss because this is not what I think this whole Red Star system needed. Roster improvement. You could sort by Red Star's promotion and the non-minions. Real-time arena, this is okay. I mean, you could go right into the next battle after doing a battle. Instead of going back to the screen and picking it again, you could just push a button. So this is good. This is saving time in that trash game mode. So this is good. This is actually really, really good. This is like a little tiny bullet point, but in my war earlier today, this was so helpful. So make sure you guys go into your advanced options and check this. This is very, very good. And I think what happened with this is the starting default level got lowered to level 40 for the items count that you could see in the store, and then the quick alliance menu so that you could go right to the alliance donation section. I think that got reduced to level 50. There's some bug fixes. Some of these I didn't notice before, but I do want to highlight a few of them. This was mentioned before the update. Kate Bishop should be doing this outside of war, attacking random enemies, applying blindness slow when enemy drops to 50%. Well, now it's going to be doing that outside of war, which is how it was supposed to work previously. I've not tested that to see if it's actually working like that, but it should be working correctly if this fix went in properly. Players incorrectly allowed to donate to the alliance. Yes, so the cheating, the exploits, it looks like it's been fixed. I know it was fixed in the past. I don't know why it came back, but apparently it's fixed again, and hopefully it stays fixed permanently now. But yeah, this was annoying for that last leaderboard event. We have a few more. Shuri's special ability. This was a little off when she had that fortifier class, but apparently, at least according to this, when the fortifier is on there, she's going to be doing the correct animation. She's going to be giving the correct ability energy to her allies. Also, known issue, players going to 13% via mobile data with certain carriers. This affected certain players, and hopefully you guys can connect. I was not on T-Mobile or whoever else Scopely was blaming, so maybe this is fixed. And then hopefully the phones with lower memory will also get some updates as well and be able to be a more stable gameplay. I think that is it. Yes, that is it for our update notes. But now, let's go take a look at the data mines. First data mine, Dagger. Looks like she is getting farmable in the raid store, 1,400 credits, normal price for that. Now, normally what they do with these characters, release them on Wednesdays, the first Wednesday of the month. Unfortunately, it looks like the past few months we've only been getting one character, which means that not next Wednesday, the 30th of March. It looks to be the 6th of April that we'll be getting Dagger in the raid store. Unless Scopely's gonna be generous and we're getting something sooner, and then we're also getting another one on the 6th. Let me know your thoughts. Has Scopely changed their ways and gonna be extra generous, or is gonna be more business as usual? A Wicked Party celebrate 4 years with the big reward. So this is the big 4-year anniversary for Marvel Strike Force, the Celebration Incarnation event. We have some information on some of these rewards here. We have a little bit more information on the total events, but you're celebrating the 4th anniversary, spellbinding rewards, Dark Hunter and Web Warrior shards, the costume, that is how you're gonna get that Black Bolt costume, mini uniques 15, 14, and 16s, teal, orange, and purple gear, training modules, more, and then celebrate 4 years of protecting Nexus Earth with this anniversary gift. What do you think it's gonna be? Is it gonna be some Groot shards? Is it gonna be some gold? Is it gonna be some training mats? Is it gonna be something worthwhile? I mean, if you have been like myself, been playing this game since global launch, it's been 4 years, are we gonna get something good? Or maybe we're gonna get 3 Hulk shards and a gold orb fragment or something like that. I don't know. I hope it's something generous. My goodness. All right. This is the information on the Celebration Incarnation event. There's a lot to it, and it looks very similar to the Spider-Man event that we had earlier this year, or the Shang-Chi event that we had late last year. A lot of similarities that I'm seeing with these two events. And yeah, what you're gonna have to collect with this is cauldrons in the event store, cauldron currency. And with this cauldron currency, you're gonna earn that with campaign energy, isotope 8 energy, blitz, daily objectives with raid, arena, and real-time arena, and then you can use that currency to spend it into the event store. The big 14-day milestone, you're gonna collect cauldrons, and I think you're gonna get this by spending this in the store. There's this new thing here called the Frog's Breath Orb. This is probably an orb for maybe a character, or maybe this is those select Dark Hunter and Web Warrior shards that they were talking about in that previous thing. We have these different orbs, spell ingredient orbs. You need to collect all 4 of these. Previously with the Spider-Man event, it was the ornaments. With the Shang-Chi event, it was medallions, and now it is ingredient orbs. So the Eye of Newt is gonna give select unique gear pieces, and that's gonna you're gonna have a calendar for that. The Dragon's Tooth orb, you're gonna get Dark Hunter, Web Warrior shards. This is gonna be found in an offer, so that Black Bolt costume not gonna be totally free. Hopefully the cost is in line with what they did with that Spider-Man costume, only $5. That is worth it for me. Anything more than that, I'm gonna question the pricing of this. Frog's Breath Orb will give T1 crystals found in the successful brew milestone, so you're getting that in the milestones. Elite 5 credits is in the Spider's Egg Orb. So those are the 4 that you need to collect. And if you get all 4 of these ingredient orbs, you get the Black Bolt costume and or. Now this is very interesting how this is worded. If you'd be able to get both of those or just one of them, I had the Nick Fury costume from way back in the day, so I'm not sure if they're gonna give extra of these phase bits that we could use later on. Not sure. That is what we have to see, but this is looking pretty decent, and hopefully the cost of this Dragon's Tooth orb is not too insane. All right, Wong, it looks like he is gonna be a Blitz character, the Mystic Protector Blitz. This is the information on that, at least according to this. And then we have information on the Doctor Strange event. According to the data mine, it looks to be coming April 5th at 5 p.m. So if you want to get Doctor Strange, if you want to get all your unyielding characters ready, make sure they're ready by the 5th of April, at least if the data mines are correct. All right, so that is that one. April 5th, prepare for the Doctor Strange event. Looks to be in line right before the 6th when the dagger will become farmable. All right, information on the Doctor Strange Heartless event. The heroic difficulty requires you have at least 5 characters with a limited time unyielding trait. So this is not anything new. You also have to do that for the hard difficulty. The heroic difficulty, kind of like what was said in the blog post, features teal gear. Completing heroic difficulty automatically earns first time rewards for both hard and heroic difficulty. Scrolling down, that is most of the data mines except for this last point right here about Apocalypse. Now, this could mean that Apocalypse unlocks at 7 stars. This could mean that he unlocks at a lot of different level. not, the data mines are very unclear sometimes, and sometimes things change in the data mines, but if this remains, we still have 3 more Scourge events before Apocalypse. I mean, technically 4, because the Pestilence event is not here yet. So we have those events, and yeah, do you think that this will change? Do you think he will be a 7-star unlock? One more thing that is not mentioned in any blog posts or data mines. It looks like we have a pocket dimension coming back this month. And the reason for that is I see this disciple trait with some weird random characters, kind of like we had with the resolute trait for some weird random characters. So it looks like pocket dimension is coming, and I don't see any characters that really stand out like Omega Red did, like Cersei did. I mean, there's some good characters like Black Bolt, like Yo-Yo that you could combo up. Black Widow and Nick Fury had synergy back in the day. You may have already been building Iceman for that X-Men team, that astonishing X-Men team. Maybe you're already building up Scarlet Witch in anticipation for the new arena meta. Doctor Strange is there. If you're able to purchase Doctor Strange, maybe you can get it. But that is the new disciple trait. And let me talk about this big bug for Doctor Strange that occurred earlier this morning. So last night, what happened is I think I must have accidentally clicked an offer on my phone. And when I canceled that, something must have triggered in the background of Marvel Strike Force, because when I went to the Amazon App Store this morning, was not able to make a purchase because they said I did not complete a purchase on a previous device. Went to the web store, the MSF web store, could not make a purchase there anyway. So there's something going in the background, and I think what is happening is this was in response to all the cheating. People that were making these multiple purchases of offers or kind of exploiting the Amazon store or exploiting the web store, and this was a response to that, to avoid that. But in their response, players that want to purchase things normally are not able to do that. So Scopely, fix your bugs, fix all that stuff. I will see you guys next time. This update for me, overall, yes, there's some positives and negatives. Not totally positive, not totally negative, but overall, I think this is a good update. So let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know what you're gonna do for all of these events, all of these tags. If you're gonna purchase the other orb to try to get that Black Bolt costume for this anniversary, I will see you guys next time. We got a news video coming up tomorrow, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you like the video if you did enjoy it, because it helps the YouTube algorithm. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Give me that Hulk fist bump before you go, and I'll see you guys next time. ValleyFlyin out.